Hey Gazers!
Hi.
What's up? Happy Tuesday. It's Mars's day. Tuesday is Mars's day. There's a lot happening with Mars in Aries season. We are the spiritual Gayz,
Whoop, whoop.
Aries sun, Aries rising, and this is your cosmic tarot forecast.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. We're gonna have theme music and like graphics. Pretend there's like a dance number going.
Like a rainbow shooting star.
Yeah. And now we're back.
Hey!
So yeah, we have your cosmic tarot forecast for you this week. Definitely a few things going on, astrologically speaking.
Maybe more than a few things.
Yeah, we are in Aries season, so shit is just gonna get going.
And all the planets are direct, so hold on to your hats, hold on to your wigs. But before we dive in, we just want to remind you that tonight is our Aries season Astro Club, and for the first time ever, it's pay what you can.
Yeah, so even if you have thought about wanting to do it, but it just always feels like a little bit too much for you, you can just join us for free.
And we'll send out the recording tomorrow, so if you can't join us live, don't panic, you'll still get it, but it's much more fun to join us live if you can.
If you can, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's get into the astrology. We have Mars squaring Uranus today.
Right now.
Which I feel is just like a push and pull of, I want to do what I want to do, but the collective is calling me, right? Like the people need me. My responsibilities need me, or something else is trying to pull my attention when I really just want to like do this one thing, right? There's just that like aggressive tension there between what we want to do and what we have to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tense aspect. Mars and Uranus can be a little explosive, so you might find that you feel like your claws are out and that other people's claws are out. And as Angel was saying, yeah, there might be this dynamic tension between serving your own needs and the needs of the collective. And we would say, because Uranus's function is to liberate us, notice where the liberation is trying to direct you.
Yeah. And then we have Mercury and Neptune coming together tomorrow.
Ooh.
I mean, talk about a whole other vibe. I mean, that's basically it. You're just going to be hearing that all day. Just imagine that in your ears.
You know, Mercury is our mind. It's how we communicate. And Neptune is the great mystic of the cosmos. So when they come together, there is this opportunity to speak life to your dreams, to receive information from the great beyond, but also to just kind of be, you just might be, a little bit of a space cadet.
I'm going to have you do that for me all day too.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's an easy time to want to just get lost, to want to escape as well. Our minds just might want to follow their own whims, and we are going to have to do our best to honor them while trying to stay focused. So if you have really focused work to do tomorrow, might be kind of challenging unless your focused work is just watching season 2 of The Real Housewives of Miami.
Oh, that's
then you might just like flow through that shit.
But also, it's about a spiritual mind. So finding the high vibe spiritual invitation to everything that your mind attaches to, definitely a great day to engage in meditation or other sort of like altered mental state practices, because you might go real deep real quickly, because Neptune's going to kind of bring that oceanic depth to whatever Mercury decides to put its attention on.
Yeah, so even though we are in Aries season, there is that, motivational energy occurring right now.
Yeah.
This is just an opportunity to ground yourself back into like the depths of the vision that you're trying to create.
Well, and keep in mind that Aries' ruling planet is Mars, so it's Aries season as brought to you by Mars in Aquarius answering to Saturn.
Right.
And the other color is these 3 big planets, Jupiter, Mercury, and Neptune in Pisces, giving another color as well.
Right. And good to ground into it, because on Sunday, this weekend, Mercury's going to shift into Aries. So we're going to now start to get the personal planets, finding their way into Aries. And, when Mercury shifts into Aries, it does really speed up our mentality. It speeds up those ideas. It really wants us to take some action on the things we've been thinking about doing.
Yeah, and when you speed up those ideas, you also might find you're a little bit more anxious because the mind is moving a lot more quickly, but it's also a sharper tongue. And so we just want to be aware when Mercury is in Aries, it's a quick wit, but sometimes it's a wit that draws a little bit of blood.
You got to be careful for those sharp tongues.
You do. I don't have Mercury in Aries. Don't look at me.
I do.
See, projection.
Okay, so what's the tarot card for today?
Well, speaking of sharp tongues, so we're working with swords this week. This is the Six of Swords. And if you recall, the Six of Swords was actually the center card for our year ahead spread for our community here. So the Six of Swords is all about mental expansion. It's about thinking of things in a new way. You can see here we are, and we're taking the ride. We're on the boat. Here's your, divine masculine, your divine feminine, your inner child, little naked butt there, all on the ride. We're not where we were. We're not where we're going. We're in transit. We're in process. And in process, we're able to think about things in a different way. I think about it like vacationize, like when you're on vacation and you just see things in a different way because you don't have all of your usual hitching posts, right? Like there aren't the usual people and places and things that kind of reassert who you are. And you're also usually not working because you're on vacation. So there's this expansive quality to kind of process things in a new way. And that's where we are right now. So even with all of the tension with the Mars square Uranus, with the Aries season, excitement and energy and aggression, we want to be thinking about things in a new way and noticing where are our minds being invited to expand. And that also feels very very Mercury conjunct Neptune, right? Thinking about things in a new way, pulling out, doing a Google Earth on your life and seeing things from 20,000 feet above sea level. So that's a really great card. And I think we'll see that this week really ties back into the larger themes of the year.
Great.
It's a good week to keep a journal because at the end of this year, you'll look back and you'll be like, oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
There's a lot happening that week.
At least journal this week.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess on some level, do we see all of you through vacation eyes? Because you're always gorgeous.
Yeah, it's true. You are gorgeous. We hope to see you tonight.
Yeah.
Just so you know, what we'll be doing in Astro Club is we're going to unpack the chart for the spring equinox, or the fall equinox if you're in the southern hemisphere, but the Aries ingress, because when you look at this chart, it gives you a divinatory glance into the year ahead. So it's a really important chart because it kind of gives us coming attractions for what we can expect for the whole year, going until, the end of Pisces season next year in 2023. And we'll also cover the new moon in Aries, the full moon in Libra. And you guys, the astrology of April is kind of the big ticket month of 2022. So we're going to cover those big transits. You want to be there because you want to work with the energy. You don't want it to work you over, honey.
Don't let that happen.
Yeah, we don't want to see that happen to you. You're too gorgeous.
All right, y'all. Well, send you all the cosmic love. Take care of yourselves out there. And we'll see you again soon.
Ooh.